right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. Double Boker budget knives coming your way. We have the Boker Kihon and the Boker Cataclyst, and now I'm going to get them backwards. Okay, I got it. This is the Kihon. This is the Cataclyst. These are both right around $50–$55. Boker plus Kihon, Boker plus Cataclyst. Both of these are made in China. Let's jump in and let's do quick reviews on both of these. Thanks to our folks at Boker for sending these. Zach in the wild, who's doing their marketing now, sent these over. So thank you, Zach, very much. Let's start with this guy. This is the Kihon. And again, this is going to be a Lucas Burnley design. It is, of course, a bar lock design. These do stick out. They kind of smooth on the top, but they have nice texturing where you grab a hold. Same thing, thumb studs with that same texturing on the outside. You can see the thumb studs stick out about as much as the axis bar there. This is in what they're calling nylon on the handle material. It's basically FRN or GRN or whatever you want to call it. You have a pretty open construction with a couple barrel spacers and a wire clip, which is reversible, lanyard hole. Little texturing there that feels pretty nice. And there is your black coated blade in D2. Lucas Burnley design. You have a good sharpening choil there. It almost comes out too far, but you're good for 3 or 4 sharpenings, it looks like to me. And interesting choice on the clip here, but let's talk about the specs right off the bat. 7.87 inches overall, 3.23 inches on the blade with a 0.13 blade stock, but you have a fairly high ground on this on this drop point with a swedge. 3.7 ounces, so that's fine. But again, typically with nylon handles, you would expect it to be a little lighter now. And there are not full liners. They are partial liners. 3.7 is pretty heavy for those materials. And, it's okay. It's not bad at all. Now, $49.95 is what this one will run you. And you might be able to find them cheaper, but I'm going to give them to you from Boker's website. Now, something you need to know right off the bat. I am not happy with that. That should not happen. You can see all I got to do is turn it upside down. It feels like a QC issue. I don't know. This is a 1 of 1. This is the only one I have to check out. That feels very dangerous. So that means when I'm carrying it in the pocket, if it's like this and it tilts a little bit, yep, that's exactly what it means. So I got to be clear, I have not carried this knife at all. That is not good. I will continue with the review, but in that case, that is not great. So that means you're not even breaking on the thumb studs till the blade is already out like that. No detent because we're on springs, but it's not bad. You can see we are on bearings. It's not super smooth, okay? You know how we do this sometimes and you get this free-flowing action? It's a little grindy there, okay? And you can really feel it once you let it go like that. But it does pop out. But again, you have to push it to that point before it does, and it's a little awkward to do. So not my favorite in that regard. This clip sticks up way too far. Not sure why we have this giant ramp. It's just not my favorite clip at all. And other than that, I mean, it's a knife, and it does work. Let's see, does it cut? Yeah, you can see here, D2 blade, sharpened pretty nicely. Not too bad at all in that regard. What? No, Trevor wants to know if it will kill, and the answer is I have not killed anyone with this knife, so I cannot answer that question. Does have a 4-finger grip. Now, when we're locked up, guys, there's a little bit of side to side, not a lot. There's a little bit of up and down, not a lot. I'm just being honest. There's some issues with this knife. It is the way it is. Good 4-finger grip, and you absolutely feel this clip in your hand, especially right there. So Suffice it to say, the Kihon is not the favorite. By the way, we are off to the side just a little. We do come close to the end. There's just some QC issues with this one that I can't look past. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Would it bother you that your blade slips out that easy? I mean, watch. That's all I'm doing is tipping it, okay? Yeah, so I did not carry that one. We're just going to be completely transparent. Now we have the Cataclyst. And at first, everybody was arguing with me. They thought it was the Catalyst, but it's not. It's the Cataclyst. It is $55. This one is 6.81 inches overall with a 2.95 inch blade length. It kind of has this cool kind of, oh shoot, now I forgot anyway, really kind of Japanese look to it. It is D2 and G10 with steel frame lock, okay? 2.72 ounces. The blade thickness is 0.16, and we have a very crowned spine, short grind with a satin finish. You do have a fuller that you cannot use. It's just there to look at. It is D2. Actually, you know what? This says 440C. It's funny. The listing I found says D2, but this says 440C. So we're going to go with what's on the knife. You do have a steel clip. It is deep carry there and good in and out of the pocket. No issues there, but it is not reversible. You do have a very small lanyard hole, as you can see. And again, it is a steel frame lock. Now, it does not have a pass-through, and there is not a chamfer, so that lock bar is a little hard to dig into and move. You do have kind of a dip here, not really any jimping, but the dip works well, and I was on the frame lock that time. Dip works pretty well. Do like the crown and the lovely jimping there. You do have a nice sharpening choil. Seems to be pretty good. G10 is contoured. It feels really nice in the hand. You do feel the clip a little, but not bad at all. And again, we're locked up at about a 15. When we are closed, we are dead center and all the way out to the end. Good break on the D10. It is not a shaker downer. It is a close, carefully kind of knife. So interesting. You do have some jimping up top on the flipper, but you can kind of push button it if you want. It is $55. It is made in China. It says Asia. So I don't know. This, they do not say China either on this one says China. Okay. So we're going to say these are made in China. How about cutting with this one? Let's see. Oh yeah. Very nice cutter. This one is a fantastic cutter. Very nice. And that's crazy because you have a thicker knife and kind of wedgy looking, but it cuts very nicely. Very, very nicely. And again, when we're locked up, nothing. No play whatsoever. So to me, the Cataclyst is the winner in this batch for sure. You can see there the Cataclyst is smaller than the Kihon. The Kihon is going to be slightly smaller than the Rat 1. And the Rat 2 is going to be a little bigger than the Cataclyst and a little smaller than the Kihon. So there you go, guys. I know this is a really quick review, but these are budget knives that are available. Again, just based on this one of one, I am not going to sit here and you guys know I don't do this very often. I'm not going to recommend, unless we get some more people commenting that they have one of these, I'm just not recommending the Kihon right now. I hate to do it because, like I said, Boker did send these very kindly, but that issue just bothers me. The Cataclyst I would recommend. There's that issue of the lock bar access, but that's a very small issue. Very good value, very cool, small fifth pocket knife. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you think of these two. Definitely give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to all. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.